A double-minded woman is wicked in all his ways. Yeah, I know I said woman and his, but I'm doing something here. See, mind frame is your frame of mind, or how your mind frames things. A frame is a border to protect said thought, action, or memory. Women come to the dating market with a different mind frame than men. And they have a Jedi trick they do with double standards. This is all theoretical, but you ever notice in the dating market, you as a man have to have what you call your shit together. If you are a homeless man that still has ties to your last girlfriend, whatever those ties is, you live with your parents, you're not gainfully employed, you know what I'm saying? You got a job. What most women will tell you, you ain't got no business out here dating. You ever hear them tell a bitch she ain't got no business out here dating? These hoes be having kids. They left with people they don't really need to be leaving kids with. I personally think single mothers should get off the table, but I once heard a woman say something very telling. She said, nobody falls in love quicker than a nigga that need a place to stay. But I would like to offer you Pookie&RayRay, but in the female term. I'm gonna do a survey right quick. What are we going to call females who date older men because they're financially irresponsible and need a place to stay? It's cool for them to tell you their intentions for you. We'll accept just about anything, but they'll never tell you the truth, dog. You think she like you for real? Who was that guy? Shannon Sharp. He thought a young bitch liked him for real. Oh, dog, they be having little weird ass situations. They can't smoke where they live at, nigga. She wanna go somewhere where she can smoke her weed and bring her fag friends and drink her alcohol and have parties and shit. And if you have a problem with it, she'll just say you're financially abusing her or some shit. Like, these hoes be trying to set up weird situations with they girlfriends. These hoes be gay. Gay hoe at Shop and Save. I used to work at Shop and Save. Fuck y'all. This is nice premium women in grocery stores, nigga. That you want to get a working girl, nigga? And go to a place where hoes work at, nigga. But yeah, I was fucking with this bitch at Shop and Save or two. And got on one of the ones in my department and found out she got a girlfriend, but she was cool and shit. She was telling me how she get down on niggas. I was like, well, what you still flirting with me for? You got a, you know what I'm saying, little chick at home and shit. Yeah, she broke down the game to me, dog. Yeah, these gay hoes ain't really gay. They just desperate enough to fuck with anybody. Have you ever been on a military base? Them motherfuckers ain't really in love. They're not married. These people get married on paper so you can get this little situation going on. Most females' friends ain't really friends they would have picked. They're residue from the dumbass situations they put themselves in. And instead of cleaning house, they want to have all these standards for new people. Their life is a mess. And generally speaking, they're dating for a purpose, but it's not the purpose that you think. You think she's purposeful because she want to put you on a 3-month program and shit. You think she's a good girl. Maybe she probably was a runner, getting literal trains ran on her. You can see how goofy half of these hoes is anyway. They only mean to niggas that's interested in them. You know what I'm saying? They don't they don't have the same standards for the fuck shit that they already got going on in their life. Meeting you is their opportunity to reinvent themselves and act like the hoes they've been watching on Instagram or whatever the fuck they in. But dog, what is the word we gonna make up for the bitches who need a place to stay? Just take the Pookie and everything that y'all psychologically say that he's about and we all agreed with. Now we have to figure out what's the female version of that. Or is it not a female version of that? Or are we saying that all these hoes is on TikTok begging, losing their section, they getting evicted and shit, that's just AI? Or can we realistically say, you ain't seen a video with a man worried about his living situation in a long time? They give y'all hoes houses like casinos give out playing cards. You get a house. You get a house. You get a house. I know a nigga that they got so much shit at these hoes' houses. He you know how you find $30 in your pockets in the laundry? Yeah, nigga forgot about 3 racks. I just had 3 racks sitting in a hole behind the bitch's fucking bathroom. What they call that shit? Medicine cabinet. This nigga took the bitch medicine cabinet off, punched a hole in it, and drop. You like, dawg, what if that bitch would have moved? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying we are outnumbered. It is 6 women to every 1 man. These hoes really think that they gonna find. I'm talking about average hoes. I ain't talking about beauty queens and shit. I'm talking about bitches that if they don't stay on their shit, they will probably sink a level, nigga. You gotta keep your motherfucking nails and hair done, bitch, just to maintain that foe, that below average ass motherfucking body shape and shit. But these hoes be young too, looking 40 years old, ain't even 30 yet. So the only thing looking at them is an older man, cause frankly, we be thinking y'all our age. You know, we find out you know what I'm saying. We just gonna call it young, but I don't know. We already call the hoes Keisha, so if it's Pookie and Ray Ray, we could say Keisha and Shanae, nigga. I coined that. The female version of Pookie and Ray Ray is the Keisha and Shanae. The bitch that fall in love real quick. She got all the time in the world for your ass. Cause she on a mission, nigga. Like homegirl said, nobody falls in love quicker than a nigga who need a place to stay, so we can flip that shit, right? No girl is nicer in her first 3 weeks than a hoe that don't like her living conditions. Is she back home with mom, or she at her mom's sister house, or she staying with her friend, or she staying with her cousin? Hell, she could be staying with her bitch and not like the situation, because bitches don't have no order. So you let one motherfucker stay with you, next thing you know what I'm saying? Some other new mother, they don't even tell you when they let new motherfuckers come. Women actually run boarding houses. Yeah, my grandmama, it was guaranteed that one of my cousins or uncles or aunties was gonna be living there. Guaranteed, nigga. It was usually the cousins. The first place you go when you get into it with your mom, in the matriarchy, ain't your dad's house. You get into with your mama, you don't go to your daddy. you go to your grandmama's house. My mom used to tell me, uh, you can't listen to me. Don't go to none of my people's house. And I'm gonna call them and tell them you ain't shit too. So when I did do my thing, you know what I'm saying, I was always relegated to my dad's side, my dad's people. And I'm one of the guys lucky enough to actually have memories and a real relationship with both sides of my family. Something I wish I could afford to give my daughter, but it's just too risky. It's it's almost better if she don't even know the people from my side at this point, because the ones I wanted her to meet mostly dead, and the ones that's still alive that I want her to meet are tied to people that I don't want her around. So guilty by association, you know. 50 is really good at that. If you fuck with his enemies, then you are collateral damage. That's your choice. I can't knock your choice, but you know we beefing, right? So you are no longer G Unit, nigga. Like on some real shit. But I just want to throw that concept out there, man. Keisha and Shanae. What are these hoes? I've heard of her hoes going on dates just to fucking eat. And you niggas got a problem with calling these hoes what they are? Ain't no nigga ever fucking went on no date for no meal. The fuck, dog? That's a new one for me, dude. Like, let me get ready, take my kids somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know how these hoes move. Like, what it takes for a hoe to even get, out the house. Especially these new hoes, dog. They got a 3-hour fucking ritual. They doing sorcery in that motherfucker, dog. That's not makeup, nigga. That's sorcery. And just quick pro quo. I always knew this, but they've confirmed that these hoes is pretty much getting scammed. So the hoes that like to introduce their daughters to makeup and shit, they know what they're doing. I thought that was just a bunch of stupid bitches passing down customs and shit. No, it's actually sabotage. This is probably a tangent off subject, but it's actually sabotage. These hoes it's misery loving company. They put the makeup on, they fuck their face up, now they have to wear it. Then they tell their kids it enhances your face. Yeah, it enhances those craters that you made on your face. Yeah, you look better with it because you shouldn't have fucked with it in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So the shit that they're actually trying to cover up is caused by the shit they're using to cover it up. Which is the definition of hell is to realize you're a fucking idiot way too late. So, if they reflect, they think back to a day where I really didn't need this shit. I used it because I seen some ugly ass fucking bipolar bitch putting it on. So now you have to ask yourself, why is you looking up to and relating to ugly ass bipolar bitches? And there lies the problem. They can't self-reflect that deep, nigga. So, hey, just, they sacrifice the next generation to save face for themselves, and they not really saving face. It's just they'll sabotage your future to cope with the mistakes of their past. They're not gonna tell you, right? That would actually make you have some questions about her decision, nigga. So Keisha and Shanae, they basically some biochemically homeless bitches, dog. And the reason why she don't want you to have another girl in your life is not because she's morally sound and she believes in monogamy and her dad's a preacher and you know what I'm saying, you gotta have your shit together before you meet her father, and you know what I'm saying, you gotta have goals and you gotta state your intentions for this bitch. No, dog, state your intentions for me so I can know how to place my game to get my agenda going on. If they think you got a couple of dollars, nigga, and you an older nigga, that's all she see is a nigga with financial and shelter security. And when it's cold, that's when the ugly hoes get real nice. Like I say, they don't be homeless. It's real hard to get a woman on the street. They got so many programs and simps and niggas that think that they owe them something, that they'll never have to lay on the ground. They don't know when they pass by the St. Patrick's Center what that is. They don't know where it used to be. If they do, it was because they was fucking a homeless nigga. But it's not because they live that life. But we get all the Pookie&RayRay slack where they the ones that's on all the programs. They the ones that's sucking on the fucking government nipple. But we need a place to stay home. Now they gotta. We get free housing, bitch. We might not like the circumstances, but you know what I'm saying. A street nigga really don't see too much difference. if he a real street nigga, he gonna be all right anyway. You know, a real nigga in general, but a real street nigga is a lot more savvy. So you know what I'm saying. A street bitch ain't the same as a street nigga when it's come down to the homeless shit. So I even bet, cause I ain't never stayed with no bitch I ain't like. So I even bet that even when the niggas fucked up, they still got principles and dignity. I heard AO say once that I don't think he was talking about himself, but he was like, you know what I'm saying, maybe he was. I think he said a bitch. He was staying with this little bitch and she would yank on his ditch with no, I don't even put no lotion on her hands. Yank on her, and she ain't trying to be sexy. It's like you owe her dick because you stand with her, dog. I couldn't even imagine no shit like that. That'll be a dead bitch, nigga. The fuck? My mama used to love me, nigga. I don't know nothing about that getting treated like that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I have lived with bitches before. You know what I'm saying? But damn, you know, AO over my eyes said it gets worse than I think when you actually need a bitch. But when they need you, nigga, you're expected to see them in the frame of mind they see themselves in. They're just in between blessings. They just need time to sort it out. You a bum ass nigga though. If you in the same situation when she meets you. If we judge them by the same criteria they judge us from, it would be clear that these hoes wouldn't even date themselves.